Warning. This game contains lots of flashing lights, loud noises, non-graphic bloodshed, mild language, references to death and suicide, and of course, lots of staring eyes. It is recommended to properly adjust your volume for a better experience. Alright, I'm gonna just say this right now. I've messed it up again. I've played 3 nights so far, so I already know what's gonna happen in all this, but I want to show it because I'm just gonna say, like, you know, spoiler alert, this is a pretty fun game and I'm really into it. This is by Heisenberg. This is Together Again, a Lakes Funland story. They're pretty much kind of setting everything up here. I'm gonna go through the about section to give some context to what we're gonna be seeing. I'm very upset that I muffed it up again by not recording my first impression, so I apologize deeply for that. But overall, like, I just want to say, like, so far I've been heavily anticipating this game for a long time. It's been in development since around the time that I made a GameJolt account back in January 2022. And, you know, so far from what I've played, I am really liking it. I like a lot of things that they've done with it, and, you know, I'm excited to show you what the hell they've done. Of course, on the bright side, I won't have to be so confused the first couple nights, right? I'll be able to just explain everything and we'll just hop right into it, you know. We can get to the learning curve once I get to stuff I haven't seen yet. Together Again, a Lakes Funland story. I mentioned this like when I first recorded, but some of the letters are like, you know, brightly lit red, but it's not like it's random kind of, or it seems random. I've reset my save completely in order to make up, you know, to like have everything be pretty much fresh. Montreal, 1994. Winter has arrived in Montreal. Another day, another night. Ashley J. Waters, a 17-year-old girl in town, has gotten a new job as a security guard at Lakes Funland, a magical place that brings hours of joy and fun to grown-ups and children during the day. Smiles and laughter stop once the night falls, and the tense silence makes itself present as soon as the last client leaves. Then, darkness takes over. You have new friends to play with, and they love hard games, tricky and challenging. You have useful toys to play with, cameras, flashlights, and sounds. Just be careful with them. Mom is on the phone, so pick it up and listen carefully. She knows what she's saying. Get ready to spend 7 nights disturbed by the echoes of restless spirits lurking around in shallow metal corpses, as you solve the mystery of 4 deceased children, the mystery that has been kept haunting Montreal for 4 years now. What happened to them? Why did it happen? Who did it? Who did it, Ashley? And here you have the credits for everyone that has worked on the game. We're hopping right into it. There's 7 nights, so a lot. 1968, this is where our story begins. Magwood, we're waiting for you in the board of directors. Get there in 10 minutes, please. Yeah, I know. Just give me a minute to get myself together. This is great. Absolutely great. I helped them grow this company, and now they're getting me fired. How nice of them. I should have known those pigs would cash me out at the first sign of trouble. Well, there goes my luck. I better practice what to tell Josephine when I get home. Ah, shit, if only there was a stupid solution. But I'm afraid not even God can help me this time. Oh, friend. It won't. But I can help you. Who said that? Who's there? I can't believe my eyes. It's Oscar Magwood himself, town's most acclaimed robotics genius. What appears to be the problem? What the? What the hell are you? Where the hell am I? Don't get closer! Haha. Calm down, big man. I'm not going to hurt you. I heard your call, and so, here I am. I could feel your desperation, and I thought you'd need a huge favor in times of trouble. Well, it's your lucky day again. I'm all ears. What the heck are you supposed to be? Please, don't mind that. Listen, I know how hard you've worked for this company for the last 10 years. Those out there, those are your creations. You made them. They belong to you. And suddenly, things didn't march as planned for neither of you. Now they want to believe you're responsible for their failure. They know their efforts bore no fruition, and that bothers them so much, so they decided to blame it on you. That doesn't seem right to me. Yeah, go on. I'm here to offer you a great deal. A deal? What deal? Let's do this. I will provide you success, fortune, power, influence, stability, everything. I can make you a wealthy man, powerful, all that in exchange for one little thing. What is it? The price to pay would be your son. But listen, it's not what you think. Trust me, I won't hurt the kid. I won't take his soul. Let's just say I'll take something from him one day. What? No, no, no. Listen to me. You're not doing anything to the kid. You understand? I might be desperate, but not enough to put in danger a family member, much less a kid. Magwood, trust me, no one's gonna get hurt. That is the last thing I would do. You hear? You can take this right now and let whatever must happen to your son. It could be a life lesson. You don't know that, and it doesn't have to be now. All I'm saying is that the price to pay is the boy. Even then, if you don't accept, you could lose him anyway, or your entire family if they can't count on a man that can take good care of them. They'll leave you behind. Think about it carefully. You can leave right now without a job, running the risk of losing your family, spending the next months trying to get a job to make a living. Or you can leave this building with a bright future ahead. Millions and millions of dollars could be waiting for you in the future. I'm a man of my word, so what's it going to be?
Greetings. This is Ashley J. Waters speaking, introducing you to my investigation thesis project for Mrs. Pillivan's class. For this special conclusive project, I've decided to put my dedication, my concentration, and all of my energy into one particular case. Could it be controversial? Yes. Delicate? Of course. Tragic? Unfortunately. But overall, this is one of the most intriguing cases that Montreal and the surrounding area has heard of in the last couple of years, with very little information available.
Gotta love the Dwight Schrute reference on the bottom.
October 11th, 1990, Martin Calcott, Joshua Felwick, and Wendy Gribble disappeared at night under mysterious circumstances after they had left their homes without prior notice. The three of them, presumably at the same hour, headed to unknown whereabouts, never to be seen again. And despite this being a case with hardly any information on it, and with so much room for conjecture and rumors, I, Ashley Waters, compromised to do everything that is in my power to unveil the secret behind their disappearances, one way or the other. Over and out.
And that's pretty much what got me into this game a lot. Like, just seeing that had me really excited. I mean, it has me really excited. I just say had, because first impressions wise. But here we are, night one, Monday, November 14th.
Right. First night on the job. Oh, the office is a mess, but it feels like a nice place to work. Oh, someone left a message. Nice.
Just showing everything you can do, like, right off the bat, so you know while the call's happening.
Hello? Hello, hello. Hey, how's my favorite security guard doing, huh? So, are you excited for your first day, Ashley? Not if you are. Just kidding. You know, I feel quite enthusiastic about you working here, so, I'll be recording some tapes for you, you know, to help you get through your first week. And, well, some company wouldn't be so bad, right? I'll tell you, it gets a little stressful.
Just a
But
little bit.
hey, you'll do fine, I promise. So, first of all, the security crew is provided with a CCTV monitor that allows you to watch every single room in the location through the cameras, except for those in restricted areas like the lobby or maintenance rooms. You can monitor the whole location without leaving your office. Yeah, cool, right? Lucky you, you won't have to wander around in the middle of the dark with a flashlight. Speaking of which, each camera has a flashlight integrated. We just can't keep the place's lights on all night because that would be a huge waste of power, so, use your flashlight to have a clear view, but always be responsible and do not fool around with it, please. It can run out of battery. By the way, you also have this button in your CCTV panel. By pressing it, you can toggle the vent cams. I'm sure you're probably thinking it's weird that the air ducts have cameras inside.
Very weird. Especially this much.
Let's just say we had a situation, and,
10 cameras.
well, we had to install a couple of cameras in there.
A couple.
Listen,
It's 10.
there's this other guard who takes the day shift. His name is Michael. You probably encountered him before starting your shift. Well, he used to work during the night before, but he complained about, conditions, and, he's not really the first one. There was this other girl, too, but she chose to quit because one of the animatronics got into the office during her shift and tried to attack her. She left the building with a broken leg. We were really lucky she didn't sue us. Yeah, but hey, I'm not trying to scare you or anything, but Michael said those machines have been a little twitchy lately. We moved him to the day shift because he complained a lot about them moving at night and trying to get into the office and acting aggressively. That honestly gives me the chills. I mean, they get proper maintenance every weekend. There's no reason for them to behave that way.
Absolutely
So,
none.
I think the problem is that the animatronics are only programmed to work during the day and interact normally with the people and the children. And when the night falls and everyone has left, they think whoever is still inside the building must be an intruder. So they use their sensitivity to sound to try to locate you until they get into your office. I don't know, that's the best that comes to my mind. We had to come up with a quick solution, and we installed some speakers around the location and the ventilations. Just push the audio button in a different room if one of them is getting close to your office, okay? That will do for now. Oh, gotta go, sweetheart. Take care. By the way, I packed your pills in your bag, just in case you start feeling anxiety, but remember, no more than 3 pills, okay? Good. I'll pick you up when your shift is over. Remember, 7 a.m. Alright. Love you. Bye-bye.
What did she just say about the animatronics?
They move.
Alright, I've heard this one before. I guess it's a practical joke. Alright. Let's get serious. Sounds like my job isn't too hard, I hope.
And so it begins. The way they set up the story, right? Especially like the reason why we're here, right? Investigating the three missing children. That's what really got me into this. Now, for the sake, for spoiler's sake, I will not mention what has happened I'll like go along with the pace of the game as best I can. So, right now, he is going to be our only character moving. His name is Hayden, and he works by, using the speakers. In other words, he pretty much works like Springtrap from FNAF 3, where if he's in a room and you want to move him to another room, you just, let's say he's in this camera, right? Camera 6, we can move him to camera 3. I assume camera 3, I think I can move him. Or better example, if he's here in camera 5 and I want to move him to camera 3, I just toggle the speakers in camera 3. And that way he will move there, la-di-da, keep him away from the main hall here. Literally, I did not know what to do first time around, and he got me. And it scared me. So yeah, be very careful. The game will get tense as the nights progress, obviously. So, you'll see how that works out. Oh, speaking of which, he already started moving. See? Isn't he adorable? I think we should move him here. Okay. Quick note. This doesn't trigger the cameras. This does. I don't think that's intentional. They might fix that at some point if they're notified of it. We also have exposure and panic, which we will learn about later. Battery is obviously tied to flashlight battery. This is to turn off the power in your office, which again we will get to at a later point. The main goal is just to get through this night. Also, speaking of the speakers, if you can tell, not sure if you can tell on video, but like you can start seeing that this is like depleting a little bit. There's like a level, like there's like a, starting to get a bit more shaded, and that's because it seems that you cannot use the same speaker infinitely, right? So I can't just keep spamming this speaker. Eventually, the speaker will no longer work. So I have to be very smart about how I use the speaker. You do not want to lose this speaker before this speaker, if that makes sense. Get rid of this speaker first, and then get rid of this speaker. If you need to, obviously. But yeah, 7 a.m., we're here for quite a while. So I guess I might as well mention some of the things I said last time. 1. The thing about the fact that none of these animatronics are programmed to work like with a night guard, right? It's something that you hear so many times, like, oh, they don't, they have a night mode, yeah, they think you're an intruder. It's like whoever programmed them didn't get paid to do jack shit. All right, they're only working at the daytime. They think, oh, their night guard isn't the thing, so we'll just go after them and stick them inside a suit. Why not? Some of them think they're intruders, others think they're naked endoskeletons. I mean, like, come on, how hard is it to simply say, no, there's usually going to be a person, there's usually going to be a person that is going to be in the security office. They have a little badge, little uniform. Easy to tell, right, you think? Also, we actually talk about some of the things in our office if you click on them.
Hey, I could get a few bucks if I sold these. Maybe if I asked Marion's boyfriend to fix them. Is that a figurine of Mom? Oh, that's adorable. Huh. Those look funny. What is this thing?
That's pretty much all of the ones I found so far.
Great. First night done. And that was surreal.
This should say 7, by the way.
Surreal.
Not 6, because it should say 7 a.m. Yeah, if we'll get through the dialogue in a bit. Literally, that game over screen is so sudden, it jump scared me. And it's like stuff like that will never happen again because I now know what happens. But anyways, so we're pretty much like asking questions about the missing children. So here we go. We're gonna see what we can find. Good morning. Sorry for interrupting. My name is Ashley, and I'm doing an investigation project for school about the 3 missing children from 1990. I was wondering if any of you two live nearby, and if so, do you know anything about the case? Oh, the children? Yeah, I live in this side of town, and one of my young neighbors used to be friends with Wendy Gribble, one of the missing kids. He once told me that the day she disappeared, her family took her to Lake's Funland earlier in the morning, and he recalls she looked excited for something the whole day, but that's all I know. I personally know nothing about the case because I don't live here, but Billy told me that the children left their home that night to never be seen again. I assume they went out to play somewhere without permission and got kidnapped. Such an unfortunate event. Whatever happened to them, I hope they're still alive and return home safe one day. It's always best to have hope and be positive. To be clear, this is 4 years after the children's gone missing. I agree. Well, thanks so much. That will be useful. Anytime, young lady. Now, you can, like, go further down to talk to someone, but I'm curious what happens if you just follow this path. Ooh. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't go down here before, so let's see if this takes us anywhere. What? Huh. Can we talk to you? No, we can't. What? Oh. Jesus. Okay. Hello. Enjoying the shadow? The shade, you mean? Absolutely. It's so fresh here. How may I help you, pretty lady? Well, I'm doing an investigation and would like to ask you a couple of questions. I see. Playing the detective? Not really. It's for my final semester. Anyway, how safe do you think your hometown is? Safe? Well, I don't have any complaints about safety in this town or anything. The most I could say is that drivers are a bit clumsy sometimes. I see. Tell me, why would a child leave his own house in the middle of the night? What do you think a child could be looking for? Huh, that's an interesting question. Why would a child leave in his own house in the middle of the night? I don't know. How can a child leave his house in the middle of the night? They must be receiving some next level parenting. The only answer I can think of is, perhaps the child just wants some extra time on the playground. You know how children are. Alright then. Well, that's all I needed. Thanks. To think I missed out on so much dialogue, what the hell? I can't ask them, but maybe I can ask you, good sir. Hello, good morning, sir. I'm sorry to bother. I'm Ashley Waters, former student, and I was wondering if you could provide some help for an investigation project. What do you mean, former student? You're still a student. You're your final semester. The hell? Cawthon? Hey, Ashley. Nice to meet you. It's Mr. Cawthon you're talking to. It's Mr. Cawthon you're talking to. That's right, we don't know him. How may I be of service to you? I'm always glad to help. Thank you, sir. I'm working on an investigation for school. It's about the 3 missing children case that happened 4 years ago, and I came here to interview people from the town and listen to what they know. Any comments you'd like to offer, sir? Oh dear, those poor little ones. Well, I'm a very open person, and I've taken the time to know almost every person in this small town. I had the chance to know the parents of one of the kids, Martin, I think. Shortly after he disappeared, I talked to his family to give them my prayers, and his father told me that the boy was at home that night. When the mother called him for dinner, Martin was just gone. That's insane. That's insane. He was in what was supposed to be the safest place he could have been at, and his father suspects he may have gone back to Lake's Funland. They went there that morning, and his brother recalls seeing Martin speaking with someone behind the door, and he acted a bit anxious for the rest of the day. That's all I was told. I hope it's useful information. Yeah, that's really good information. Alright, thank you so much, sir. Have a good day. You're welcome, Ashley. It was a pleasure. Take care. I love that. Okay, so this is the final guy. Now, I do want to mention, so that's 2 children now who has been described to be they were very anxious / excited the whole day, right? And they both went disappeared. All the children disappeared later at night, and 2 of them one of them seems to have gone back possibly to Lake's Funland. So already we're connecting some dots. Good morning, sir. Have a minute? For sure, lady. Tell me. My name is Ashley Waters. I study at Royal Vale, and I'm currently working on an investigation about the 3 missing children case from 1990 for my last semester. Really? Hey, that's great. I've been working a bit on that case as well, for a while at least. You see, I used to be a detective at the police department in town long ago, so you can imagine how much I'm into cases like that. Perhaps I could partner with you and collaborate. What do you say? Wow, really? You'd be down to help? Absolutely. Here, let me write my number down on your notebook so we can keep in contact. Great. Well, thank you, sir. No problem, Ashley. You're going to need some help with this one. We're talking about a case with little to no information, so perhaps we can find more clues together and tie up loose ends. Definitely. Well, I'll see you then. Take care. By the way, it's Hill, Darren Hill, to serve you. And there you have it. November 15th.
Alright. Second night, and now I am not so excited anymore. Alright. Let's hope our shiny friend doesn't leave stage tonight. I wonder if Mom left a message. Oh.
This is a current mechanic right now. Want to mention? This is a mechanic right now.
Hello there, honey.
Hey, Mom.
Done. See? I told you your first night wouldn't be a problem. You did
Easy
good.
as cake.
Hey, I have an update for you. We did a checking routine to the animatronics earlier this morning. You know, mere protocol thing. We don't really have anything special scheduled for this week. We did a couple of tests and monitored each animatronic's view, and we found something interesting that could be useful for you. Alex and Jonathan, the coyote and the rabbit on stage 02, appear to have a particular flaw in common. It looks like their vision glitches in the dark. The image goes all pixelated, so I think you can use that against them. I doubt you can fool them with the speakers, so my suggestion is, if they ever leave their stage and approach your office, just try shutting down the office's power with the switch on your desk. It's likely they won't see you, or their system's rebooting is another possibility. By the way, now that we're focusing on stage 02, Last night I managed to set up the music tape in there to work properly, but I doubt I'll be able to do the same now. Listen, just check that camera every now and then and make sure it's playing, alright? If it ends, or if it glitches, whatever, just rewind and then play it again, got it?
Got
I spoke
it.
to Michael, and, he said one of them would move if the tape remained stopped. I think that must be Alice. So, yeah, be careful and pay attention to that. Alright, I've gotta go and do some paperwork now, but take care. Love you.
Yep, bye-bye, Mom.
God, now you're telling me I have to deal with more of them? At least I have for granted I'll get a bigger paycheck.
Yeah, but I love the attention to detail, like with the, you know, our dialogue and everything. They do. I love the dialogue so far. But yes, new mechanics. We have the tape, and now, sorry about that. And now we have 2 additional animatronics in stage 2 that will basically try to enter your office, and you need to you have to shut off this light. Now, if you don't do that in time, they get you, and you know, over time, as they keep popping by your office, they're gonna start causing you to panic, which was gonna require you to use, you know, the
Where's
pills. You see that? That's what I love. That's one thing that I love. She reacted to Hayden moving. I love that that's a thing because you don't see that very often. Like, actually hearing him say, "Oh, where did this guy go?" Like, there are cases where, like, you know, there are, like, this is the first time there was a voice line for your character recognizing that they went missing. And I love that so much. Also, this tape can glitch sometimes and will like speed up really quickly, so that's worth paying attention to. One of them will enter, like the coyote fox thing will enter through here, meanwhile the bunny enters through the right vent. You'll definitely hear it in a bit once they start moving.
Okay.
Oh,
Please.
I literally tapped out as she reacted to that, so you only got part of that. But yeah, she literally reacted to him moving now. What's cool is that she did that even though it wasn't on camera. Also, wait, Alice, stop. I actually haven't seen Alice move, so... Oh. She just moved. You saw that? Oh. Yeah, you get back over here. Oh my god, I think she literally moved. Look at her. She was looking down just now. Oh no. Where's the bloody dog? Oh, hey there. Ooh, you're coming closer now. Oh, yep, there you go. So, panic is pretty much determined by how long they stay there. Exposure is how long you're exposed to them in the light, whereas panic is how long they stay in the physical office. Oh, look who it is. The bloody bunny. Oh, hi there, guys. See, they're all reacting now. But yeah, he's gonna make his way through the vents. So, no, that's not what I meant to do. I don't know what you use the speakers for in the vents yet. I haven't gotten to that point, but it is a thing. So, you know, be wary. Not sure if we'll get to that in this video. Probably not. Oh, and my tape stopped. Like I said, it literally glitches. It won't last as long sometimes. Also, this speaker looks like it's about to run out, so I'm literally waiting. You're about to arrive, aren't you, you clown? Oh! Stay there. Oh boy. Oh, yep, I'm starting to panic. I'm panicking. And this bar doesn't go down, so I could either choose to stay like this. Also, this no longer works. The thing. You literally lose control of your cursor, but I'm trying to see, like, what are you seeing in hallucinations? I see, like, a word. Messed you up? Oh, wait. All right, you want take the pill. We gotta get out of
It's
that.
okay.
Oh, it's messing up. Oh. Da, 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 da. Gotta love the
All right,
music.
folks, I'm done for today. See you tomorrow, I guess.
That sounds like I said last, like when I first heard that, I was like, that sounds a lot like a YouTube outro. Ashley, welcome to my home. Huh, you arrived earlier than I expected. You must be very enthusiastic about your project. I sure am. Thank you for taking your time to help me out, sir. Ah, don't say it. It's always a pleasure to share some time with a fellow detective. Hey, I'll be with you in a moment, okay? Please come in and take a seat. My wife is making coffee. Oh, that sounds great. Thanks. So, yeah, initially I was like when I first started talking, like, wait a minute, why are we doing this man's home alone? But no, his wife's here, so, you know, a little bit more comfortable, but I still would have done this in a public place. Just saying, you know. I mean, I don't know you. I don't care if I don't even know if we really were part of the police department. Maybe I did my research, maybe I didn't. Good afternoon, madame. My name is Ashley. Ashley Waters. I was about to say waiters. Oh, hi there. You must be the lady Darren told me would come. I heard he offered to help you with an investigation. I'm Elizabeth Hill. Nice to meet you, Ashley. The pleasure is mine. Feel free to take a seat. You're at home. Coffee will be ready in a few minutes. Excellent. I'll wait. So we can keep going forward. So I talked to her, and it ended like, you know, we moved on to the next night. I wonder if you can go further. No, you can't. Hey, hello. Who are you? Oh, hi. My name is Ashley. Ashley J. Waters. Well, hello there, Ashley. My name is Jane. Is your middle name Jane too? What does that J stand for? Oh, it's actually Jillian. Huh, you got me excited for a second. Anyways, what are you doing here? You're not from college, are you? No. Actually, I met your father at the local park. I wanted to interview him for an investigation project, and he ended up inviting me to team up with him. Turns out he's been working on the same case for a while now. Oh, I see. Yeah, my dad is a bit of a nerd when it comes to crime investigation and detective games. He used to be a police detective when I was a child. Anyway, tell me more about you. What do you like? Well, I love reading and writing stories. My dad used to collect fantasy novels and comic books when he was young, and eventually his collection box ended up in my bedroom when I was little. So I began to read all those books and grew a passion for storytelling. I also love plushies, hugs, and I'm addicted to cranberry juice. Lovely. Where are you from? The town is quite small and I've never seen you around before. Ah, well, I was born in Labrador, but I lived in Montreal my entire life. It's a nice place to live at. I have lots of wonderful memories. Really? I'd like to listen. Well... Flashback. When I was small, my mother and I would spend the weekends with a friend of hers and his son, Harlan. We both became best friends after a while, and we used to play on the backyard for hours. We lived so many crazy adventures together. He was like that brother I never had, and it was so much fun. Aw, that is absolutely adorable. Yeah, although it's often heartbreaking to think of Harlan and his dad. You see, he had a sister, and she got kidnapped, never returned home, and then a few months later, his mother died in a horrible car crash. Yeah, this stuff gets real tragic real quick. So while I think of the good times we spent together, it's hard to avoid thinking that Mom and I were perhaps the only comfort they had. We were those two missing elements. We were like a family. Like a family. Pensive thoughts. And then, night 3.
Alright, Wednesday, surprise me. Sheesh, it's getting cold in here.
So now I haven't been this night, but I have heard this already, so we'll just let her do her thing.
Well, hello there, Ashley. How's everything going? I assume everything's running like clockwork. It's your third night here. Phew. Well, everything's pretty boring during the day. Like I said, we don't have anything special scheduled for this week. There's no birthdays, no holidays, and, there's barely any clients. As of today, the only clients we had were a family and a couple. Yeah, you can't imagine how bored I am here. But hey, lucky you, you have the whole location just for you all night. Kids must envy you.
No shot.
I mean, you know, maybe you.
And then she gets so...
Maybe you can
I don't know why she was like...
leave your office for a while and play in the arcade zone for a few minutes.
I don't know why she started getting so
really
awkward
are
there.
Lucky to be the manager's daughter. Well, whatever. This morning I checked some old footage.
Oh, actually, never mind.
Michael showed me so I could tell you a few things. Hey, I'm really glad that boy is trying to help you. I didn't want to believe things were that bad for him, but if he's
I wonder
really
why.
worried about you, then I must say I was wrong. But
What's up with Michael?
Unexplainable, you know? I saw Lake moving from one room to another in the recordings. What Michael did to push him back was kind of curious. I could see him hiding in a dark spot, and then at one point he just stood up in the center of the room. And when Michael turned on the flashlight, Lake just ran away. I think he hates light, so if he tries to bother you, you can bother him with your mighty flashlight weapon. But be very, very wary because he's fast, you know? Alright, Ashy, that's all I had to say. Take care. Bye.
And now...
Well, there it is. She says I can play a little, then breaks my piece telling me another of these freaks moves too. Great way to lighten the mood, Mom.
Wonderful job. 10 out of 10 parenting. Now, next up, we have Lake. You know, the star of the show, Lake's Funland. He is going to be, literally as they said, hiding in the dark spots. Like, for example, you'll see Lake standing here. And when he starts to... He'll be in the dark spot. Basically, the blind spot of the... The blind spot of the flashlight, I guess. And once he is no longer in the blind spot, so let's say he's over here. Once he's like where this guy's standing, that's when you shine the flashlight at him, and Lake will actually just run away. So that's pretty much how you keep him back as much as possible. Also, I've just noticed that she had her eyelids open last time, so that's how you know whether she's progressed or not. She starts off with her eyes closed, and then her eyes open. There you are, you clown. Oh, how did I miss the click there? Oh my god.
Aren't you tired of the games yet, Waters?
Oh. Okay. So, yeah, they have, like, you know, death voice lines, but the fact that you know my name is odd. I literally heard, like, the durr, and I was like, oh, you know what I mean? I just freaked out. How close are you? Very close, okay. Hi there. Oh, see? Now Lake's here. So we have to get ready. Oh, no you don't, you clown. Oh, see? So now he's here. He runs away, goes back to the blind spot. That's pretty much how you keep him back as far as possible. Meanwhile, we obviously have to manage our battery. And yeah, that's pretty much the game. Oh. I was really close there. Oh. No. I have to find out what these hallucinations are. One of them's like a red chicken. Messed up? Missed you, Ashley. Take the pills. Take the pills. Oh. Got you. Reset this. We have 3 pills, and we can't take any more than that, so I just have to manage that better. I got caught off guard by him so badly there. Oh. Because Lake is so aggressive. I also have to worry about this guy, Aiden. He's literally like... Oh. Alright, so he's getting close, actually. He's back again. I swear, Lake is so aggressive trying to get in. He's just really trying to get into the... He's trying to get past my rooms, man. Look at him. I have to get ready for him. Oh, caught you. I didn't even know you were there. Uh-oh, eyes opened, eyes opened, eyes opened. Oh. You need to react quickly with that. Eyes open, that is not good. What? Wait, who did you react to? You reacted to someone. Who did you react to? I don't like that. I couldn't, there's so much going on, I literally couldn't even hear it. Just keep her at bay. Oh, no you don't. Lake. Alright, so now I can no longer use the speaker here. So now we're pretty much gonna wait and just keep an eye on him. Whenever he leaves, just call him back. That's the way, that's the name of the game. See, like right now. Also, Hayden can show up here, and once he does that, you need to like call him out of the room as fast as possible before, you know, you get screwed up. Oh boy. What the hell was that? Oh. What the flying hell is going on? Oh, the clown disappeared. What the hell is that? Oi. No. Yeah, run off. Where'd you run to?
Alright, finally dawn. Better rest up for a bit.
Again, that clock should say 7, not 6. Okay, completely new stuff now. What's all this? I'll tell you. Years ago, many more children were reported disappeared, but it was only a matter of hours or days until the authorities found them. Most of the time, they were found alive, fortunately, but not in conditions I would like to describe to you. 2 years ago, the Federals, the Federals, the Federales, the federal police captured a group of criminals that would kidnap children. Never heard what was the reason, to be honest. Pretty lamentable thing. I tried to tie both cases, speculating that this same group of people kidnapped the 3 children while they were out at night. That sounds intriguing, but creepy. However, I was told by some people at the park that those 3 children had gone to Lake's FUNLAND earlier that day. One of them even mentioned that a family member of one of the kids saw him interacting with someone or something hiding inside a room. Now, here's something that I am not aware if this is a thing or not, but I wonder if I never spoke to the other people, right? Would I have gotten the same dialogue option? Is there multiple endings somehow? Like how is that working? Or maybe it just assumes that I talked to them. Did this group you're talking about? Yeah. Did this group you're talking about often lure their victims into traps or something? Not really. They would operate in the streets only. Far as I know, they just drove by in huge vans and picked their victims. However, you just said they were at Lake's FUNLAND that day. I don't know you, but I've been told it's a place that predators often target. You know, I never liked that place. Those ugly characters gave me the chills, and the owner. When I worked with the police, we received some reports that he was into shady stuff. He was? Hey, that's a big hint. Maybe he's got something to do. Think about it. Whoever talked with Martin that day was hiding in an accessible area. If the children were persuaded to go back there that night when it was closed, it means that only someone with access to the location at any time could have done something to them. Or they could have been kidnapped on their way to the restaurant, perhaps. Maybe, yeah. Wait, if I remember correctly, Martin's father had that same suspicion. Do you know if he ever reported the restaurant? Do you think we should have a conversation with Mr. Magwood? My mother's the manager. We could do something. So again, talking to Martin's father, if we never did that, would we mention this? I wouldn't waste my time. Neither his. If he was a suspect, even if he was a suspect, we'd likely get in trouble and he'd tell us nothing. Anyways, I don't think he could be responsible at all. Sure, he was into shady stuff, but I assume it had more to do with money laundering or something like that. Although no one could ever prove anything, he's just a greedy man, and I can't imagine him taking the time to kidnap 3 children for whatever reason in the middle of the night, when he could be sleeping on his bed made out of gold, or counting his cash, unless he's into weird cultist crap. Trust me, I've heard of people like that. So already, we know that he took the deal by the sounds of it. The deal that was offered by that devil monster thing, whatever. You know, he's rich now. So it seems like he took the deal. Question is, what did he have to give up for that deal? Huh, okay. But we have another clue, I guess. Wait, Lorraine Wilson? She was murdered at the back alley of the Funland. Wait, what? You're telling me someone's been murdered here? Shut the place down. Wait, so you think that place is the answer? Why? What? Huh? Ooh. Okay. A child running from a man in a trench coat and a hat, leaving a bloody trail. And we are an animatronic. Oh, we're Hayden. You can't go. Okay, I was about to say, like, let me follow the trail, but I guess you should follow the child first. But hey, I'm an animatronic. Okay, I don't think like that. It just keeps going. Since it's a trail, we know to just have to follow it, right? Uh-oh. Well. Okay, hold on.
Thursday.
But anyways, yeah, looks really good. And literally, also, I love this little bit as well. Night 1, excited for your first day. Night 2, more of them. They're literally showing the characters get introduced. Another of these freaks. And then finally, mom's worried. That's it. But yeah, with all that said, I hope you did enjoy. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Lets me know you're enjoying the content and want to see more of it. Of course, the game will be in the description below as always. And with that said, I hope to see you in another video. Take care.